A devastating crash we first told you about last week. You might remember this one here. Police say a woman and a 5-year-old girl died in Prince William County after the car they were in.
Investigators say he intentionally drove into oncoming traffic after an argument with Fontaine.
So I was.
So that's what the argument was about in the car?
No, that was like a few days ago, like before that car.
Have you ever tried to scare your girlfriend by driving into oncoming traffic before?
I would never in my life, or in any shape, way, or form, ever put like the person that I love or I care about or any human being or even anything in harm's way, like anything. I would never ever do that. And this person means the world to me.
If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
All right. If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it, is what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Questions?
I don't have any questions, but I'll if my family have any questions, I'm sure they'll give you a call.
Please, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So what he says is that the dash came because he was surprised. He says, "You haven't seen it?" I'm like, "No." And so he describes it to us, us meaning me and the expert standing there. And what he says is, she is crying. Oh, by the way, he did say that they finally figured out that this thing has audio.
Okay. Good.
And
good.
They're working on developing the audio.
Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. He also pointed out, and you all may know, I don't, there's an SD card in it.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and then there's they know how it works in terms of the video locks up. That may have been what I was talking about, not the electron data recorder. It was the video.
Okay.
The video locks up. I mean, apparently it's made for cars or something, man.
Yeah, I think it's like top of the line when it comes to recording crashes or incidents that occur while you're driving.
No, I didn't know any of that, of how that shit works. I just assumed it was fucking camera and a mic or something recording shit.
Yeah.
It's more complex than that, clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. So Drum knows how all that works and was talking about how things have been saved. Now,
عشان ما أحب. مش شنو سووا بالضبط؟ احكي مستي.
ما حد يشوف اي شيء، ما حد يشوف اي شيء، ما حد يعرف اي شيء. بس قبل عشان اذا تقولي اي شيء تطلع.
اوكي.
تقولي اي شيء اصلا قلت اي شيء كانت بس هذا.
اوكي مستي. اوكي حبيبي عرفت.
ما صار شيء، ما شيء. ما شيء بس لا ايش صار.
تعرف اساميهم؟
أعرف اسامي بس طبعا ما صار شيء. دخل 10 منهم حربوا عليها وجس طلعوا يضربون بيدنا وقعت مش بيقع. حتى وجه بيقع، حتى ايده ولا ضحي وضلوا يضربون على راسي ورجلي وبطني وظهري وكانت قوي يعني كتل وكسروا ايدي رجعوا ايدي ورا وسمعت صوت العظم انكسر.
ويلي.
رجلي يا سمعت لما كسر ايدي حطوني في ساشة وبيقولون يعني أنا يعني دا أسوي يعني مو كوابري وش يعني بيصيحون كانوا أنا دا أعرف وياهم بس أنا وقعت قاعد أموت يضرب مع راسي بس يعني شالوني من فايتي ورجعوا بقع 4 مرات كسروا ما في هاي بطني تنفس مالتي ما قدرت أتنفس. يدرسون علي يضربون راسي راسي كانوا تكلمت الضرب ما توصلت. كان حجرات على راسي من ورا وفوق وبعدين كشوني من الترجمات يشالوني حطوا وجهي يضربوني بالقاع دفعوا راسي بالحياة.
الله أكبر.
كسر يعني شيء الضرب وصلت مرة ثانية طلع ضربون فيها الضرب بعدين شالوني الدرج شوي تعب شلوني تبوني بغرفة شو من الدرج تبوني بغرفة وضلوا يضربون فيها بغرفة ثانية ويضربون كانوا وايد طلع مني كل شيء من البداية جابوا عليها أنا ما قدرت أتحرك قدرت أتحرك يضربوني بسرعة ما قدرت أتحرك أصلا لأن كله انكسر رجلي مكسورة إيدي مكسورة وظهري مكسور راسي ما أقدر أشوف أي شيء. وايد تمرين يا أخي أسبوع بعدين قوم بالتحيوان مسح قاع قلت مسحت قاع ما أشعر حركة يعني كسر حركة ومسحت قاع بس هذا شوي شربوا الفارين عني شبوها الفارين عني لما شبوها راني بقع شربوا من الفارين ما تشرب كلها ما ضرباني شيء يعني على بطني يعني شربوا من الفارين وراني بقع يعني كسر الماس على الربس يعني قاعد واصل بركان هو بارد ايش بس حديدة كانت على حديدة بس حتى الشباب سمعت بس إذا هم يقدرون يشوفوا من برا بس أنا ما أقدر أشوف من جوا وبعمل الزلف ومشان كل باقي شيء نص ساعة بعمل الزلف ومشان شيء معي بس أنا صوت بنفس الشيء أنا كمان بس أتوقع so أعرف إيش أنا عايش ولا بدي شعري so ما يفهم so بتحكي إيش بالنسبة لإيش أنا ما أسمع شيء so I'm good just letting you know that يعني لسه بعد عايش والأحشاء حاليهم سووها مرتين وضربوا آخر واحد من بيسكو أجشاء
يا لا سجل
أقول إيش
يا ما أقول ماما ما أقول
أقول إيش مسؤول يعني أقول إيش عشان المحامي يساعدني بس هذا المحامي حتى إذا عدش من يوم ما كنا يساعدني
يا
right
أي
إذا أي واحد يساعدني إذا ضربوني بدون واحد يعرف وكذا كان يضربوني تعرفين من شو يضربوني واحد بيحط إيده ورا ظهره شو يقولون يقولون هاي كلمة قام يصيح يقولها بعدين كان بلا حط إيده ورا أنا حطيت إيده ورا أول ما قال لي حط يقول كذا أنا بلا أسمع كلامهم بس أسمع كلامهم
متعودين
خاصة عندي طيحت الناس الثانية يسمعون بس ما حد يقدر يشوف شنو الصلاة هم كلش كبار واحد يعني دواء عضلات وسمين whatever خوي الواحد whatever طبو شيء طبعا عشان لكن واحد شكل شنو ضربان ياما كان واحد يقتل واحد وانا ما قايش بالقاع وجهي على القاع تقول حط وجهك بالقاع أنا يعني راح يكسر بس يعني for some reason كانوا خلص عادي ما قدروا يكتبوني يعني لا يسوون إن شاء الله يعني مساعدين بس يعني 100% كسروا 100% كسروا وجهي 100% عن ظهري لكن ربما إن شاء الله إحنا كنا بوصلات ما كناش صويات بس أخويا شيء don't worry about anything. لا تدين أنا عايش لازم أمشي.
أوكي.
إذا مثل
أوكي فهمت عليك.
بس أقول يعني مسؤول أنا متكلم عن مثل غرفة كانوا مرتين أنا مسؤول بنفسي I don't know إذا بعد على رجلي وعلى يدي كله بنفسي وأنا يعني هاد ما قد خلص بس ما شاء
بسيطة الله كريم.
ما يجوز يسوون كل شيء يعني لا قلت شيء ولا شيء صار تعرفين يعني ضربوني
لكن
كان يعني طلع من شوم خيال نحضر في المسدس مع طلع طبعا مرة ثانية ضربون بيها
بيش يضربوك؟
من هذا المكان وقع من التواليت whatever راح كان على النهاية هم already كانوا يجون already كانوا يجون يجتطبوا عشان كلش يعني
Okay, so I go over to see him yesterday. I have concerns about his competency, and I have concerns about his sanity. He is indicating that these guards beat him and did these sort of things, trying to relate that to you all, okay? What I believe happened was that he is getting mouthy with the guards, and he did not follow a direct order, and they told him to back away from a tray hole when they put the food through into the cell. And then he flooded his cell. And when you flood your cell, then the guards go in and take you out of that cell, and then they strip you, and then they put you in another cell, and they have to clean up the cell that you were in, and they search the cell that you were in. And then after a period of time, when they get everything cleaned up, they put you back in your cell. Sometimes people will get charged with another crime when they do that. They haven't charged him to my knowledge at this point. But the way he describes these things to me causes me to have probable cause to believe that he may be incompetent and he may have a sanity issue with respect to his case. So I have to file a motion to get him evaluated. So I'll be putting a motion on this week to ask the court to order that he have a competency evaluation and a sanity evaluation, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
I think he did explain that. He says when someone talks to him, like after the accident, it takes him like a few seconds to kind of digest what was said to him. And I think he said when they were yelling at him, like he said, they were telling him to step away from the door. He said it took him like a few seconds to register that. But then he said once they came in, he was compliant. Like he feared for his life. He said they handcuffed him, and then they just like kept beating him.
I don't believe that happened. I believe that they went in, they grabbed him.
Okay, they have a right to do that.
They picked him up,
10
they took him out of
people.
the cell, they took him into another cell. That's what I believe happened.
They have a right to do that. 10 person, it means torturing him.
They're not torturing him, in my opinion.
Huh?
They're not torturing him, in my
Not?
opinion. No, sir. I believe he believes that.
Yeah.
I believe your son is paranoid. Okay? He's showing signs of paranoia.
Yeah.
He's showing signs of not being competent.
He says 10 person.
He said that he died 3 times while he was in there. He did not die. He says his arm is broken, his leg is broken. His arm and leg aren't broken. He has injuries to himself. He has bruises on himself, without a doubt. All right? But they physically took him out of that cell. All right? And that happens when you're over there if you're not cooperating.
Okay, after the accident, he need family care. It means, you know.
He what?
He need family care.
Well, he's incarcerated right now. He can't get out right now. I'm working on that.
Right.
All right? But I believe that he has mental health problems right now.
No, they put him under scary.
Excuse me?
They put him under scary situation. It means he think any second, 10 person will come and torture him.
I know that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay? I believe those fears of his are not rational. All right? That's why I have to have him evaluated by someone.
So you don't think they're gonna just randomly go in and keep beating him?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
He was in 32 at the time, right across from me. I just got done talking to my mom on the phone, and I witnessed the COs going into his room, pushing him up against the wall, handcuffing his hands behind his back, slamming him down onto the ground, and kicking him. And then after that was done, they kept on saying, "Do not resist," and he wasn't resisting at all. He was laying there, and they picked him up, started carrying him down the stairs, took him into cell 1, and did it again.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah.
Did you see the blood?
No. That's my other brother. He's got questions for you.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Good. We just want to say, we really appreciate your call.
No problem. He's like a brother to me, man. It's like we both use prayer rugs and everything, and I respect him.
Man, that
shit never happened to him.
Yeah, it's crazy because when he says it, people always say, they question things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and like you would think that it would never happen to anybody.
Exactly, and then you witness it, and you're just like, what do I do? I told the COs that I'm going to be his witness no matter what, because it's messed up what they did.
Wow, that's crazy.
They do that to a lot of people, and they think they can get away with it, and they can't.
That's crazy.
It needs to be stopped. We're people too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
One of the days we're going to end up going home, so it's like they need to give us the respect that we give them.
I mean, like, what happened to, you know, like, basic human rights? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Like, at least treat somebody with dignity.
Exactly. You want respect, respect them back.
Yeah, and, like, you know, he said that they made him, like, wipe his own blood with his thermals. And then he said he never saw his thermals again. But
no, he never did, because once you get blood on them, they throw it away.
Yeah, and I think when he released his property, I think they gave, like, because I picked up his property and I only picked up the shirt. He said the pants had, like, all the blood on it, and I guess they took it.
Yes, they took everything out of his cell, pictures down, everything, and they put it all on, like, a little sheet, dragged it off to the side of the, right next to cell 26, like, by the windows, and just left it right there.
Yeah, I mean,
and then that's when they did all that to him, and then brought him down to cell 1.
And then they beat him again?
Yes. I mean, he wasn't even moving. I thought his arms were broken when they were dragging him down the stairs.
Then, so they dragged him down the stairs?
They were pulling and lifting him up, and he was just, like, he looked like he wasn't even breathing at all. It just looked like he was just knocked out.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I felt so bad for him. I was, like, I was sitting there screaming at them.
Wow.
And it's like, it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's the scary part.
Yeah, I know, and I don't have much time in this jail and everything, and I'm scared it might happen to me.
Yeah, like he said he didn't do anything. They just, like, he said they kept yelling, like, stop resisting. And he said he wasn't even moving, like he was scared for his life.
Pretty much, he asked for the phone, and they weren't going to give him the phone, so, and then his toilet started overflowing. They thought he was flooding the toilet. So they took all his stuff out, turned off the water and everything, and did all that to him.
Damn. So were you able to see, like, blood when, like, all the blood?
Yes. I was seeing it drip off his face when they were dragging him down the stairs.
And then he said they took pictures of him, like.
In cell 1 after they did it again.
Damn. So after they did it again, they took pictures of him?
Yes.
Do you know what they do with the pictures? Like, is it for...
No, I don't.
Is it for them?
The only thing I know is once they do like this DDU type thing. I don't know what that means. I guess when you get in trouble again, they take you to court, like, for a street charge for some reason. And I try to stay away from getting in trouble here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get, like, beat up.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, hi, Officer Drum?
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you? I got your phone call for Mustafa.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was driving. I just got home, so I have Mustafa here. And Mustafa. Yes, sir, he's right here. Hello?
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm okay. Yes, sir.
It's Mustafa.
Yes, sir.
Mustafa, how you holding up?
I don't know. Like, I'm just Just really depressed. Like I don't know. I'm in.
You're really
Yes, sir.
okay. You have any injuries from the crash that you're still working on?
Yes, sir. I can't move. Like I'm in a lot of pain.
Got a lot of pain.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right, dude. Tell me what you remember.
I honestly don't remember much. Like I don't remember anything. I just remember that we were gonna go see Dorothy's mom. It was her birthday. So we were headed towards the graveyard to go put flowers in there.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know, like something like just happened. Like it was really bad.
You said something just happened?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by something just happened?
Like the accident happened.
Okay. So I'm a crash investigator. My job is to facilitate putting all the pieces together. And I'm going to ask you just some general questions. Just don't take any offense to them. Do you take any medication?
Yes, sir.
What do you take?
I take Adderall.
Okay. Is that for ADHD?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long have you been on that?
Like a pretty long time. Like I've been taking it since I was 16. So
okay.
Like I've been taking it for a period of time.
Okay. What time did you go to bed the night before?
The night before, I slept late, so I woke up late. I woke up in the afternoon. So it was like.
You woke up in the afternoon?
Yes, sir. So I went to sleep around. I think it was like close to morning, and then I fell asleep. Woke up around like afternoonish. I'm not sure what time exactly. I don't know.
Okay. Are you diabetic?
No.
Yeah. You ever had a seizure?
No, not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. Not diagnosed with epilepsy, any kind of form of epilepsy?
No. I mean,
okay.
I'm like I don't know. Like I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you live with Dorothy?
I don't live with her. I'm not a resident there, but I'm with her. Like.
So you guys boyfriend girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long you guys been dating?
I don't know, like 3 months. Something.
You guys have any kids together?
No, but her kids were like my kids. Like I fed them and I cooked for them. I took them to the school bus. I care for them. Like they're family to me.
Do you work?
I don't work like a consistent job.
What would you say your profession is? What are you good at?
Like sales, customer service, sales. Yes, sir.
Like what do you sell?
I was selling medical equipment previously. So,
oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we saw that stuff. So, do you remember what time you left the house?
I don't remember, but I see like it was afternoonish, evening, like in that time frame, like. But it was.
You guys, where was the gravesite? Where was that? Was that Manassas?
What, the accident?
No.
The graveyard. Yes, sir. The graveyard where the mom is. It's in Manassas.
In Manassas.
Yes, sir.
You said you guys were gonna go pick up flowers.
No, we already bought the flowers. Like it was like an order that she ordered online. And we were gonna.
Online?
Yeah, it was like pink flowers, and it was her mom's birthday. So.
Yeah, I didn't see any flowers in the car, but that could just.
It was it was pink flowers. I think it was the fake flowers, like those
Oh, Oh yeah, they last longer at the gravesite.
Yeah, but I think it was like specific for her mom's birthday. It was like a gift like that, you know.
When did her mom die?
I think 2 years ago.
Okay.
Like 20, yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right. So you're driving down Dumfries Road. You're headed towards Manassas. Everything's going fine. And then, what do you remember?
I don't remember. I just remember like it was just a really bad accident. Like I don't know.
A really bad accident?
Yeah. Like it was really bad.
Okay. How do you know it was really bad? You don't remember anything?
I mean, when I was in the hospital, like, and right now, like, I'm experiencing a lot of pain every time I move. Like, I can't.
Okay.
Like, I can't even like sit in a position where I'm comfortable. So every time I turn my neck or every time I like just move anything, it's just like there's a lot of pain. So I'm not sure.
Where are you staying now? I think you dropped the kids off at the neighbor's house, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You say you're taking care of the kids. Are you not staying at Foxclair anymore?
Foxler. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm really concerned, like, about the kids. I don't know what's happening.
Well, you got into a crash, and then you get out of the hospital. You went to go pick up the kids, and then you brought them over to a neighbor's house.
Yeah, I took them over.
You said you're taking care of the kids. Who's taking care of the kids now?
I took them over to Nini, who's the neighbor next door. Her kids play with Dorothy's kids, so I made sure.
Why'd you take the kids over if they're living with you?
Like I couldn't leave them alone. Like I don't know like what to do.
Well, you wouldn't have left them alone. So you took the kids. So they're Dorothy's kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know they were left alone when the crash had occurred, but there's nothing you guys could have done. You guys got no crash. Nobody was expecting that.
Yeah.
Are you not going to take care of the kids now?
I would love to. Like, I would love to take care of the kids. Like, I want to know their whereabouts. I want to know their well-beings. But I don't know what's going on.
They're where you dropped them off, man. You dropped them off the night before. They're right after the crash.
They're at the neighbor's house.
Yeah, they should be.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I'm really, really like concerned, depressed. Like, like I don't.
What are you concerned about?
I'm concerned for their well-being, but I know, like, peace of mind tells me the neighbor, like, Nini is, like, trustworthy and responsible. Like, she can take care of them, but, I'm, like, I was always cooking and, like, cleaning and making sure they're okay. Like I took care of them like they're my kids. These are...
So this is my question, though. That they're your kids, you're concerned for them and their well-being. Why, when you get out of the hospital, did you go pick them up from the apartment and take them over to a neighbor's house? Why not just stay with them at home?
Like I was in like excruciating pain, and I still walked. I still walked because like that's more important, like more than anything.
Okay, who's taking care of you right now?
Right now, like family. My mom, my family.
Down in Stafford?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
right.
I just was going to ask you about the kids. I didn't want CPS to take them and separate them. I wanted them to be like, all together, like at the neighbor's house. So I trusted that she told me that, they're going to be okay.
Okay. Well, hey, again, I work for the crash unit. My job is to work on the crash, and there are an ungodly amount of witnesses that saw you driving down the road, that everything was absolutely fine. And then you turn into the left-hand lane of Dumfries Road, and then you drive basically into oncoming traffic, and you get hit by a Suburban going the opposite direction. Now, Moses, do you have a good driving record?
I would say like I would say I have a good driving record. Like, I haven't had any like major tickets. I've only had like a registration, like some kind of inspection ticket. But I sold that I got the ticket, then I sold the vehicle. So like I was gonna go and like go to the court, but I'm not sure what happened. But I think it stuck on my record for like some kind of like inspection or inspection sticker. Something happened, but the car was sold at the same day.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't.
No big deal. So, there's a few things that we've already done. We've written a search warrant to get the little black box out of the car. And of course, it doesn't tell us that you speed. Not at all. And we've already written a search warrant to get the dash cam. And the dash cam shows a story of, looks like you're arguing with Dorothy. She's crying. And then you turn into the left-hand lane, and then you drive into oncoming traffic. The dash cam tells us the story. And I want you to tell me your side of the story. Because Moses, I want to believe that you are a good human being, and none of this was done on purpose, and that this was just a true accident. But can you tell me why the dash cam shows what it shows?
Okay.
You're telling me you don't remember, but there's nothing on the dash cam that shows that you are having a physical impairment, a seizure, diabetic emergency. It looks like you get a little frustrated, like you wanted to pass a vehicle.
I'm not sure.
Then you ended up driving into oncoming traffic.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It was, I'm trying to, like, remember if, like, there was a car next to me, like, that was, like, either merging onto my lane or I'm trying to move to the other lane. I'm not sure what happened, but all I know is that I was driving straight and she was crying because, like, something about she wanted to go to the graveyard, but she didn't have a driver's license. Her car wasn't working. She wanted me to go with her. And something happened. I cooked for the kids. I cooked I cooked them like a lot of like eggs, and you know, I made them like some good food, and everybody ate. Everybody was okay, and then we were supposed to go and take all the kids, like the two boys and Empress. We were gonna take all three kids and leave the 14-year-old. He was gonna go hang out with his friend at his friend's house. So his friend came over, and then the 14-year-old was gonna go just hang out with his friend. And then we were gonna take all the boys to go see grandma. You know, like it was her birthday, and then at that moment, she told me that she's only gonna take Empress, and the boys are gonna clean the house. So Imagine was gonna clean the house, and when we came back, you know, I was gonna fix his phone screen. That was like, you know, I had plans, like, you know, where I'm gonna fix his phone for him, and you know, everybody's gonna be happy. And as we're driving, like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was so sudden. Like, all I see is like a flashing white light. Like I don't know. And then I wake up like in the hospital or in and out. I can hear some people, like, I think it's the nurses or something. I'm not sure what was going on, but like I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened.
Okay. So, Moses, do you have kids yourself?
No, sir.
Okay.
What?
Do you want to have kids yourself?
You know, honestly, I would love to have a kid. Like, these kids are like like flesh. You know, they have a personality. They're just beautiful beings. So I basically took part in taking that initiative as being like their father figure, and from there I just like started cooking for them and just caring for them and like buying them clothes and gifts and incentives, and I mean it was all new to me, you know, but I loved like every bit of it, you know, just like putting
So what? Your facial expressions in the car. What were you upset about?
Well, something about okay, so when I met Dorothy, she was living in the hotel rooms, like hotels with the kids.
Yeah.
And previous to that, she was living with this guy named Glenn. And he lives in, what is it, Foxlair. So he lives in that subdivision, right? So he lives in the apartment next to our apartment. So when Dorothy moved into that apartment, we were supposed to get the up the hill location, but I didn't know anything about this, by the way. Like I didn't know anything, so I don't know anything about. All I know is that there's an ex-boyfriend named Glenn. I don't know the guy, never talked to him. All I know is that she told me that in the cold, like when it was freezing outside and cold, he had like another girlfriend and a baby on the side, and like he was cheating on her, and he threw them out like in the street. That's why they're living in the hotels. So I hear that story, you know, like I'm thinking like, huh, okay, so like he threw you guys out in the street, whatever. that's not nice. So when she got her place, it turns out like instead of getting the apartment like up the hill, because I think there was like some kind of renovations or whatever, so they gave her the apartment right there at the apartment 204. So a few days ago, what was it, like before the accident, like a few days ago, we had an argument about, what was it? The argument was, like this person that's like standing right there in the balcony, like, you know, he's like smoking a cigarette and all that, whatever, right? Like he knows me, or he knows about me, but I actually had no idea whatsoever who this person is. I thought it was just a regular neighbor, like a regular person, just like, you know, smoking a cigarette. So a few days ago, it was like an argument about how come I wasn't like in the loop, like, you know, like how come you never told me that this is Glenn, like the person, like why are we moving into like a place, like, you know, like you're situating yourself in an apartment where she signed a year lease. So I was like, why would you situate yourself in a place next to this person that you were, you know, talking about, like he threw you in the street in the cold and left your kids freezing and like was horrible and cheated on you and all that. So like, how come I wasn't in the loop? So that's what the argument was about. And then when I find that out, I decided to just leave. I said, you know what, I'm just going to leave. Because like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't even know what I walked into. So I was.
That's what the argument was about in the car?
No, that was like a few days ago, like before that car.
What was the argument about in the car?
Oh, okay. Let me just tell you. So I'm just giving you like a little background so I can lead to that. Yes, sir. So that happened. I was gonna leave. She stopped me. She told me like she loves me, and like I saw it, like, you know, it was not like malicious or intentional that, you know, she was trying to hurt me or anything. So I forgave her and I said, okay, I'll stay.
Awesome. Good man.
Yeah, so she drove off in her car. She drove off to like somewhere in Springfield. That's what she told me, but I'm not sure. But she said she drove that direction, and then she drove to like the opposite direction, and then she called me. I was just parked. Like I'm like, okay, smoking a cigarette. I don't know what to do. Like I don't know. Like I love this girl, and I didn't want to leave, but I was really upset at the fact that I was in the loop of like I'm next to the person that she was talking about in that place. And then I forgave her, and I said, okay, I'll stay. And then the day of the accident, where I woke up in the afternoon, and then it was like an argument back and forth relating to that. So it was just back and forth about that same stuff, like about like, you know, the guy next door. And I've never talked to him before until that night after I got the kids over to the neighbor. I want to make sure they're okay. That's when I like saw him face to face, and like, you know, he was like caring, like, you know, he was looking out for the kids. But I don't remember like us arguing in the car. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember arguing. We were good. She sent me like some amount to like put gas in the car. So like we were good. And she was, if anything, if she was crying, I would say like maybe like it was getting dark or something. I'm not sure. Like the graveyard closes at a certain time. Like I think they close by like 8 p.m. or something or whatever. It's like, you know, and then they kick you out if like the gate's shut. I'm not sure how the graveyard works. I've only been there one time with her, and like it was at night as well, but I'm not sure if they have like a strict policy or not. I don't know how the gates operate. But
hey, okay. So the dash cam in the car, is that yours?
Yes, sir.
Why do you have a dash cam? Is that for like DoorDash stuff?
Yeah, I DoorDash. Like in case like an accident or anything happens, or like,
okay,
you know, anything like that.
Do you know how the dash cam works?
I just plug it in and it turns on. Like,
do you know how long the videos are saved for?
I really don't know. I think like maybe 2 days, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you DoorDash last?
DoorDash, let's see. What did I DoorDash? I don't know.
Okay. So I don't remember anything about the crash.
I have DoorDash recently, by the way, but I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember when. Like what it was like. Like
let me ask you this question. So, you have a mom, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You ever been in trouble with your mom? Your mom asked you a question that you knew your mom already knew the answer to, and she was waiting to see if you were going to tell the truth. So I'm there right now.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot about you I already know, and again, I want to believe you're a good human being, and I think a mistake was made. Have you ever tried to scare your girlfriend by driving in oncoming traffic before? I
would never in my life, or in any shape, way, or form, ever put like the person that I love or I care about or any human being or even anything in harm's way. Like anything. I would never ever do that. And this person means the world to me.
Okay, Moses. There is a dash cam video pointing at the front of the car and inside the car. The dash cam video shows you arguing with your girlfriend.
I wasn't arguing. I don't remember arguing.
Okay. All right. having a discussion.
Yes, sir.
And she was getting upset, and it just shows you turning into the left-hand lane, no skid marks, no braking, and then just driving into oncoming traffic. I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't know. Why would I do that? Like, I would never.
I don't know. All I know is people tell me what you're telling me.
I would never ever do that. Like, okay, I'll tell you right now. Like, do you know what happened to me? Like, you know how bad that sounds. Like, I just lost I don't know how to put it in words, but I lost someone very dear to me. And the daughter, like the girl, like she was very special to me. I really cared for every single person that was like right there within my circle. Like
Are you available to? I want to show you the video, and then hopefully that might make some sense.
Yes,
Does that help?
Yeah. Yes, sir. If you can show me like the video, maybe it'll remind me because I don't remember.
Can you come? Let's see. Are you available tonight?
Sure. Where?
Or tonight or tomorrow? What works better for you?
I mean, if you need me tonight, let's look at it and figure it out. But
okay. If you want to meet me at the, you know where Garfield Police Station is?
Not sure, but if I know the address, I can just put it in my GPS.
Yep, Garfield Police Station. It should be like 15948 Donald Curtis Drive.
Okay.
And then I'll show you the videos, and then we'll sit down and we'll have a discussion. But I'm investigating the crash, and we'll go from there. But
I just want to. Yes, sir.
This is my phone number. Meet me there around 6 o'clock, and then I'll show you the videos, and you can describe to me what was going on. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. But I just want to tell you, I love this girl like with like everything in me. Like that's how much love I have for this person.
I believe you. I believe you love her.
I had a mental breakdown yesterday.
Mental breakdown?
Yeah. Yes. It was really bad.
What do you mean by mental breakdown?
I'm in denial. Like I don't even know. I don't know if this is real. Like if this is really happening. Like I'm in shock. I'm in total shock. Like right now, I'm just not like I can't fully grasp that this is really like reality. Like at this moment right now, I'm just thinking like I can't believe this is what happened.
I hear you, man.
As a man,
it's all surreal.
As a man, I broke down and I cried like a little bitch. Like excuse me for using that term, but I love this girl. I love her kids. Like I care for these people. Like there's no tomorrow. Like I love them like with a passion, and like I care for everything about them. Like if I see them like wearing shoes with no socks, like that's me. I go and find a pair of socks and put it on them, or whatever it takes to just make sure they're good. Like that was the whole plan. Like to be like take care of this family. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know how. Like what. Like